is so ugly.
I confess, I need a nap.
You just got out of bed.
Let's have a good day. Las Vegas, film development, pushing, processing, teaching. Good.
We're feeling great. The shower was cold. I didn't want to shave because the water was cold. So now at least the sun is shining, so hopefully it will be nice outside and we'll have a great day in Old Vegas.
It's early morning here in the house. The good weather is back again. Today I think we have a student challenge. Well, I know we do. I'm not thinking about it. Yeah, it's going to be good to spend some quality time with them and see what they want to do and try and help them out as much as possible. Pretty tired. I slept maybe 2.5 hours last night. But that's the life of a jet setter, I guess.
So today is an exciting day for me because my daughter Sierra, I call her my moon, she's coming in. She's going to be one of our models today. So she gets to experience the frame house and gets to shoot with some of the photographers. So I'm really excited for her. And I'm also excited for myself to get to watch. I'm like a proud mama.
I confess that I really wanted to eat a bagel and cream cheese this morning, but instead I had this measly little plate of grapefruit.
Today's the student challenge, so we're going to be challenging the students to take everything that they've seen us do in the past few days and whip out the big guns and do it themselves. Good luck, guys.
So today it was actually the day of the guest students, so we had to back off a bit and keep the hands off our cameras and be more the teachers and mentors of the students and try to get them to do what they learned the last couple of episodes.
So good morning, we're in Old Time Las Vegas. We are going to shoot with the students today, which is super cool because I actually get to work one-on-one with each one of the students. They're going to pick a beautiful model out of the hat. I mean, the model won't literally be in the hat, but her name will, and then they're going to be inspired by her face and her beauty and her personality. They're going to go through wardrobe with me, and they're going to give me their vision of what they think they want her to look like, and they're going to do some location scouting, and they're going to build their own shoot today, and it's going to be absolutely beautiful. I mean, we got pink, we got graffiti, we've got streets, we've got rubble, we've got all kinds of stuff out here, so there's no way you can't make beautiful pictures out here today. So I'm excited!
Where's Jonas? Where did Jonas go?
I don't know.
Where did he go?
We don't know.
Jonas!
Jonas?
Jonas?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go!
Fellow students.
Hello.
Hello. So, this is your day to shoot. How freaking awesome is that? I know. I know. Which I mean, you do a lot of shooting, but this is so fun. We're on this great location. We've got great models in this hat. They're all in here, by the way. Yeah. You guys all right? Yeah. And we are going to work together today. So I want all of you to really look at this as though this is, you know, an editorial shoot. Maybe it's, you know, going for a publication, or you've been hired by a client to capture something amazing, and that'll give you a chance to, you know, conceptualize. So once you choose your model, you'll get to see what she's all about. Then you can go and we'll go through all the wardrobe. You can kind of sift through and see something that inspires you and go through the fitting process. That'll start helping you to build a vision, you know, because you know what you've got out here to work with, and you'll get her, then you'll see the wardrobe, and you'll start seeing it in a particular spot, and certain pictures will come in your head, and that's how, at least I know, I build a shoot, and I know Tanya builds her shoots that way, and it's kind of a fantasy process, and each little element helps you determine like your next decision, and you start seeing those pictures. So that's really what I want you guys to do today.
Do it. Do it.
So I'm like, oh, I'm happy to
I'll be sitting with
I just don't want to leave Joe.
So we took our groups and went into the field and were shooting. The first task actually of the guest students was they saw the location, they knew which model they were going to shoot, and then it was like, okay, talk to Tia. What actually do you want? What kind of dress? What kind of outfit? And how the hair and makeup should be.
Today was their day, 6 of them, their day to have their photographic dreams come true. A lot of them don't work with models, so it was a challenge for them. They're used to working with couples or kids or babies, and working with a model just brings a whole new element to a shoot. There's a lot of fantasy involved.
So the 2 students that I was assigned to mentor or watch or work with or whatever were Bill and Daryl.
Oh, I'm Bill Persons from Cranberry, New Jersey.
And I started off with Bill, and he had Sierra, and it's so fun to watch them like style the shoot because they were in with Tia and like giving makeup and wardrobe, not advice, but you know, like collaborations.
Photography is my passion, but it's my second career. This is something I've built up towards doing as a second career after 3 decades in IT and computers and whatnot in the banking industry.
We have a 14-year-old.
Hi.
And we have a 13-year-old. They're tall and they're lovely, and you guys are both men. How interesting. So you get it. You guys are both awesome, like totally like clear-headed dudes. When you're styling these girls and you want it to be funky and cool, just keep in mind their ages. Right, so age appropriate, but it can still be amazing. He was all over that, like a proud papa, and the outfit that he put together was super like appropriate. Yet it was like funky. It's going to be great for her book, and she loved it. And what I loved about you, Bill, was that you really truly came up with a story. We've talked about storytelling. You used the fact that Sierra got on a plane by herself for the very first time in her entire life this morning. So you used that that strength that she had and the courage, and you put that strength and that courage into the concept for your shoot with her, which I thought was absolutely brilliant. Bill, this is adorable.
The concept was
seriously
built on her actual story. I wanted to have a story out of the shot rather than just a series of fashion images. So the story is that she's out in this somewhat derelict and deserted neighborhood, but she's not intimidated by it. She may have been vulnerable there at one point, but she's now the master of the neighborhood. She is sort of poses that we're doing. The director will be strong, confident, in command.
I love this kind of look. All the texture, the different textures. I'm really all about texture. If you shoot this color, if you shoot this black and white, it's going to be insane. So
how do you feel?
I like it.
You're going to rock it.
And it's warm too.
Oh yeah, and it's warm.
That's a side
That's freezing.
Yes.
Okay, well, I mean, honestly, you guys are ready to rock. Hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill, I love it.
You know, it's when I started out, it was the joy of just creating a nice image. Nice is not a. Wasn't going for moving or compelling or going for anything. I just was actually amazed that I could create a good image.
You know where we're going to first?
I'm going to start out right by this sign because I actually do want to get something that has something that tells us the neighborhood.
Perfect.
In there, and that will be the establishment. Right here, I want to.
Awesome.
I want to be wide so I can pick up the text, so I'll probably be on the street.
Okay.
We will shoot in an angle so we don't have to do the reflections, and I just want to pick up as much as possible. So
Awesome.
Right, so anything with that kind of jaunty, a little bit of head tip here.
So a couple of the things that I'd be looking for when I'm here is I either want to cover this sign with her head, so I would probably just move you and then you'll just...
That one is okay. That one
yeah.
is.
A little bit back, just we're going to cover that sign with your head. Perfect. And that actually helps us out because when she was a little closer to this, the brown of her hair kind of overlapped with the brown of this line. And that just starts to, you know, we want to keep the linear details of the wide perspective and all that.
Sounds good.
So just tell us if anybody's in the shot. You know what? There's not much light, but I'm going to come just in case your lens needs to be black. Okay, I'll stay down. I just, if there's any kind of...
So I actually like to take a look and figure out, well, how do I do that? I don't like to see something and not know how I would produce that, even if I have no interest in shooting it much more than that, right? So like a pinup look or something like that. It's fun. I don't plan to make it part of a career. It doesn't move me, right? But I just wanted to figure, well, how do you get that look in a camera?
Let's have your eyes on a higher target. Tell me if it's up.
No, that actually the eyes are better down. That's good. Roll your shoulders forward. And now, but you got to turn and look at me like, what are you doing? That's perfect. Give me that stare again.
Yep, yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful.
And Bill wanted to shoot Sierra like, obviously Sierra's young, 13, and we were in kind of a shady part of Las Vegas. And the obvious thing to do, I guess, would be to go for the like lost, scared person. But he didn't want to do that. He wanted her to look like in charge and tough. So he went for a lot of like dramatic, intense looks in the kind of seedy environment. I know a lot of those turned out really good.
It was actually the film show that, I don't want this to sound like a commercial for the program, but it was actually the film show in particular that just, I said, that's, my voice will come out with that medium better.
I currently reside outside of Philadelphia. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. I am right now, an everything photographer. I don't have a focus. I mostly do whatever inspires me.
Daryl, we actually kind of split our time between two different models. He had this kind of like 70s glam kind of dress and went with kind of a retro tough feel. And then we also shot our really platinum blonde model, and we got to do some really cool portraits in her in shade with some bright reflected light.
Hey, Daryl.
Hey, dear.
Are you excited to shoot?
Oh, I'm stoked.
Yes. I'm really glad you chose this bronzy, beautiful dress. It's from the 70s, and I've had it for maybe a year, and I've never actually had it fit a model as well as it fits Tori.
Yeah.
So, like, perfect choice.
Yeah, I mean, Tori, she's tall. And
Yeah.
we tried a couple of looks, and she put this on, and it fit perfect.
Yeah. Like, no-brainer.
Yeah, it was no-brainer. I mean, to me, this is sort of like, I know you said it from the 70s, but to me, I envision sort of like a 70s homage to classic Hollywood, you know?
Daryl had Tori, and what I loved is that Daryl really paid attention to to going and choosing something that really fit her well. Like, he didn't try to fit her into something that maybe wasn't her vibe. She's kind of a urban kind of rock and roll girl. He went back and he found the one dress that I had never been able to fit on a girl. It fit her like it was absolutely made for her.
You know, so I was born with congenital heart defects, and I've had several heart surgeries. The first one when I was 2. I was ill a lot, and you know, I just couldn't do everything everyone else did. So I never quite fit in. You know, so I was always off to the side doing other things, and you know, yeah. So it just made me a different person, and defined everything, my relationships, and the way I look at things, the way I look at life, the way I treat people. I don't take anything for granted. You know, every day, I think I said to you one day, no one's happier to wake up than I, every day. I never thought I would grow to be an adult. My gift to myself was this class. So last October I set a goal where I was going to try to become well enough to come here and get through this. And I'm here. This week has been a struggle. I am on my last leg today. So, you know, that's why I have these glasses on. I mean, these lights are killing me. So, I'm really struggling. I'm going to struggle to get through today because my head's killing me, my vertigo is killing me. So, but you know, I'm here. I made it through this far through the week, and I've had a great time this week, and I've learned a lot.
So we got a meter reading with the 2 stops of ND. Anything else?
No. So the image I'm going to try to capture is these angel wings on you, right? So just need you far enough ahead.
Oh, that looks awesome. Is that depth of field making it look nice?
Yes. I'm actually on 2-2. I'm wide open.
Oh, perfect. That should be great.
Actually, I can't do wide open. Oh.
Beautiful. You want to grab a close-in one of that? That'll look great.
The two people that inspire me the most have been my mother and my uncle. You know, my mom, you know, she's been there. They've been my two rocks. You know, despite everything I've been through, they've always inspired me, kept me bright, and told me I can do anything, you know.
So we want you to walk until you're right at the edge of the light-dark interface.
Yeah, so we're coming.
So keep. Yeah, is there one?
Well, as long as the light doesn't hit her head, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, just keep coming until the well. I mean, you can play that up if you want to try. You know, that'll be real. I mean, that's worth trying, I think, because that's fun. That really makes that blonde hair pop. Portrait 160.
Yeah, that's like a nice hairline.
You got your 2.2 at a 1/25.
That's a nice hairline.
Yeah, it really is.
Get it actually as tight as I can. Make sure I fill most of the frame. Black.
Perfect. That's gorgeous. Love it.
I watched the first season, and you know, the personalities, it just struck a chord with me, you know. Everybody on the show was me, you know, everybody had a little part of me, and now that I'm here and I met everybody and everybody else in this house, the other students, the APs, I mean, we're all the same person, you know, and we all have the same story line running within us, you know, and everybody is like, oh, I never thought there was anybody else like me. Yeah, right. Well, they're sitting right next to you, you know, and you know, yeah. So it's nice to be surrounded with like-minded people, like-minded souls.
Open up and see. Pain eventually. Don't forget to hide. The devil waits inside of you and me. Face your.
So they both shot pretty like fashion-y editorial type looks, but they both went really well, and obviously right now I haven't seen the images, but I could kind of see them in my mind's eye, and I know they went great, so I'm really proud of both of them.
My name is Valerie. I'm from Sherbrooke, which is a little town 2 hours south of Montreal.
Valerie was, boy, I could see her excitement. Like, she really like took the horns and ran. Valerie had Ari, who was like, she's a gal from India. She's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful girl, and she really wanted to do something that kind of maintained her her ethnicity without going too literal. And I thought she did a beautiful job. She chose a floral dress that was from the 60s, but she put it with a very natural belt and natural like sandals that kind of made in India sandals, and kept her hair long and flowy. And she was just, she just knew exactly what she wanted. So this dress is gorgeous, really beautiful. I really love this dress. I just found it actually at a thrift store in Santa Cruz. So, and I love it with her skin color. What were you thinking? Like, what's your vision for hair, makeup?
Since my style is really like natural, not too much color, I want to really keep the feature of her like being like an Indian type. I want to really bring that up in the picture. So I was just thinking something really natural, maybe just a little something in her hair.
Like a little headband.
Like a little
braid
headband.
or something.
Or a braid on the
Comes
side,
across.
and makeup. Really simple.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to go. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right on.
I was first going out with Valerie, and Valerie is normally shooting kids, and I'm terrified of shooting kids. So I can understand her completely that she is a bit terrified of shooting fashion.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Go, Valerie!
All right.
She's shooting Benny.
All my life, I've been asking myself, what am I gonna do? I had no idea. So then I got pregnant, and when I got my first son, my father-in-law gave me his old digital camera. This is how it started all. This is how it all started for me. When I first clicked the shutter, it was like, wow, what's happening here? Something's happening.
I can't believe how quickly she did this.
I know. It's like
I need to learn how to do that when I go out.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. We're gonna start. Speaking with my friends and other people, how they have this bond with their mother, and I don't have that. And that's fine. I had to learn how to live without that. But I just need my images to speak that. You know, like the mother that really would do anything for her babies, and that connection I just want to have in all my images. Jan, my assistant.
Yeah.
How does that look? Too much?
Camera?
Good? Yes. Can I?
Sure.
I really like I do that often when I shoot at my studio, just playing with your hair, like thinking about something that makes you feel at peace.
It's not the gift you give that define who you are. It's more.
Okay, what if you go like?
Okay, so you want me to go from this side to that?
Yes, but when you go back like this, like don't leave your head
Up?
up.
Bring it down?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, just look at me like that? Yes. Okay, now do the flip in thing.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yes, we can do this.
She was finding nice locations. She had ideas in her head. She directed the model very well. Here or there, I tried to remind her of what Tanya briefed earlier, that an image is strong when it's believable. And sometimes you get lost in a pose and you think a pose is beautiful, but when you step back and look at the pose and the outfit and the scenery, and then suddenly, nah, it's a beautiful pose, but it doesn't really fit here. So, but she did really great, and I'm sure she will have some nice images. You know, that something has to be believable, it has to make sense. You know, it's very seldom that somebody stands in a building just like this. So what I would do, I really like the shadow line. I would have her like leaning against the wall, you know, just like kind of bored, waiting, you know, nice summer evening. That's something where I would think, you know, that's something that could be a movie.
You should put your black shoes on because we're color now. I love photography because I've always felt like I needed to say things, and to me, it's my way of saying things that I can't say in words, really.
We're on ISO 1. So this here you change it. So you change it to 400, and now, yeah, we'll do another meter reading when she leans actually against the wall.
But I'm not at 5, I'm at 4.
Yeah, we'll make the settings when we have the shot.
When I received the newsletter that there was one spot left for the student, and I'm like, well, I knew I was coming to WPPI, so I'm like, I just cannot justify going to 2 places But when I saw it was in Vegas, I was like, oh my gosh. And I looked at my calendar and the dates and I'm like, this is for me. I'm going. And I was literally sitting in my office at home and I was like, I'm going.
Oh, that's you again? I thought it was a whole time.
No way.
This is really hard for me because knowing a little bit about my past, I feel really guilty leaving my kids because I don't want to do to my kids what, you know, my mother did to me. So to me to come here was like such a big deal.
Cause it feels so right when you're coming on, but you're here 1 second and then you're gone. You made me think there's something wrong, but we've never been together enough time to know. You gotta open up and let me in. I wanna let you in on this feeling, cause I'll do anything to waste another day with you.
You know, we talked while we were here about facing our fears, and that was a big fear for me that I had to face. But I want my kids to, my mother was not happy, and I want my kids to have a happy mother, and I knew I had to come here to feed my happiness.
I just had a premonition, gonna buy some new shoes to run after you. Cause it feels so right when you're coming on, but you're here 1 second and then you're gone. You made me think there's something wrong, but we've never been together.
One thing I really want to say is how, like, what amazed me the most by coming here, really, is that I've always felt different from, I have a lot of friends, I'm so blessed for this, but there's something inside of me that tells me that I'm different, that I've always felt like that. I came from Canada here to realize that there are so many people just like me. Just like me.
Open up and see, pain eventually. Don't forget to hide, the devil waits inside of you and me. Face your fear. You'll find a place to go, live in the space to be. You'll find a place to go, someplace to you come.
I don't know what kind of photographer I am. No, I shoot weddings, some editorial, and on-set photography as well. I can't remember not having a camera, really. It's one of those things that I've always been interested in, and walking around with crap cameras and thinking that, you know, everything was interesting.
Afterwards I went out with Ryan. And that was a bit too easy for me because Ryan did a really great briefing of the model, and she told her what he wants. He had a good idea. He scouted locations. He was just out of the bus and gone. Scouted locations, came back, had ideas for the styling and the makeup.
Like, because it's very 50 style where you're going to be looking nice, and it looks like there's like, it looks like a kitchen that's just been like left for 50 years.
And
That's
so
awesome.
it's like all beat up. There's even like saltines like sitting there like.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like you in that spot, and it says you're gonna be playing it out like.
Ryan, oh my gosh. Okay, so Ryan had Kayla, and Kayla's just, oh, she's such a cool chick. And he just, I mean, when he first rolled up to the location, knew he wanted to do something time period. He wanted to go back into the 50s. He went right into that closet. Right after we picked models, he knew exactly what he wanted. He went straight for the dresses that were from the 50s, went with yellow polka dots, which was really brilliant on Kayla, was able to describe exactly what he wanted with hair and makeup.
Yep.
So to explain your vision to me.
Right when we pulled in the area, it was just, it's an older part of Vegas. It just looks vintage, and
Yeah.
so it was easy when that dress came out to kind of know exactly what we wanted to do.
Yeah, it's gonna pop out here too. Yeah.
And with the light in the sun, it's gonna be amazing.
So what do you envision with hair and makeup?
A little bit more. I don't even know what the style is called, but it's that whole like red lipstick. I mean, it's that
Very
classic
50s,
vintage
classic
mod.
50s time period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I decided to come because of being in that situation of kind of being in business and running a business, but not really being a good business owner. This just, to be able to sit down with 5 fantastic photographers and be able to pick their brains, that was the main reason.
Good. That's the focus. I want to just see here. Yep.
And then I just followed him, and there was not much I could tell him because he did great directing, he knew what he wanted, and the images will be really, really beautiful, I'm sure. I took some snaps myself.
Okay, there we go. That's perfect. That's right, you make those crackers. Sorry, I'm gonna have to do that. There we go. Great. Stay with that.
I don't remember not having a camera. I just walked around and always have been interested in, like, I've always seen life through a viewfinder, and it just always felt comfortable to me, and started, like, really got into it when we went to high school, started doing all the classes, and yeah, it kind of went from there.
Okay, go ahead. Stay in that exact pose, just look very
I am very, like, when I'm shooting and I'm shooting film, I have no, like, there's no worries about it. Like, people talk about film like it's so scary, but it's not. And it's very calming to me, and I have no worries, or I don't even think I meet her and I just go. And I feel like I connect so much more with my subjects when I'm shooting film. Whereas when I pick up my digital camera, I have anxiety. I second guess every shot I take. What excites me is energy. What excites me is happiness, actually. I have such a hard time going and doing like a modeling shoot or something and being totally serious, because I am not in no way a serious person. I'm a total goofball, and I can get the serious shots, but the second after that I'm getting a shot of the model or whoever it is pulling a face.
Lights go out and here we go. Another city and one more show. Look at the clock, it's time to do this. Hold on a second, wait, don't let me be alone tonight. I'm tired of talking about what I'm missing. I'll stop singing so that I can listen to the sound of the dissonance. Maybe that will be the difference. Then takes the money from her boyfriend's wallet, puts on a coat and she waits in the rain, hops in a cab and she hits the scene. I need to let you know that she won't be alone tonight. No, she won't be alone tonight. No. I won't be alone tonight, and she won't be alone.
But it feels really nice when after the students come to you and really show their appreciation that they learned something. And that's something, because I only shoot for myself, I don't do workshops, I don't do mentoring or so forth. Then it's yeah, even though you didn't get to shoot so much, it's still a very gratifying experience.
I had the pleasure of working with Tay and his beautiful fiancée, Karina. And I have to tell you, it was so fun for me to see all of the things that they had taken in this week put into action. And it was so amazing to see them like really trying to utilize a lot of the new ideas they learned and put into play some of the directing ideas and the, you know, all the things they learned today. They just like, it was amazing. It unfolded in front of my eyes. I was so proud of those kids.
My name is Tay. I was born in South Korea. I grew up in Brazil, and I lived in California for 80 years. And when I was in Mexico, about 6 years ago, that's when I first met Karina.
Now with this dress, I just found this. That's crazy, right? We might need to steam it, because it's, you know, but maybe not. Maybe if you love it on her, take her outside, see how it looks in the wind. Maybe the wind will cover up the fact that it's wrinkled. I always thought that my white might take these shinies off, but if you love the shinies, we'll leave them on. Okay. So it's all up to you. Okay. I just found that funky piece.
We started a photography business about a year and a half, and I don't know, it was so weird because we see all these people getting engaged and, you know, getting married, and we were of course taking seriously, but I just couldn't find the time or the perfect kind of situation. And so at the end of the year, we made a trip. It was like a day after the wedding, and she was all sick, and
Yeah,
we
I
went
was
to
really sick.
we went to actually her hometown with a couple of friends, and I just decided to propose there.
Yeah.
Tay and one other photographer had our youngest models today. We had a 13-year-old and a 14-year-old. I had a very personal talk with Tay, and Tay really took literally the age appropriateness of the photo shoot, and the concept that he came up with was just so sweet for this little 14-year-old girl. I just feel like he nailed it. So Tay,
Okay.
you chose like my favorite new funky little dress. I just found this at a thrift shop in Santa Cruz too.
Right.
Yeah, it's just wacky, right? I love it. I love it. Well, I think the location's perfect for this.
Yes.
So, what I wanted to show you with this dress is that it's got this little weird attachment on the back. Now you can either, where'd it go?
Right here.
Oh yeah, look at this. So you can either, you know, use it or lose it. So this is what happens. It snaps. Let's see if I can snap this on you. It snaps in the middle. Snaps on the side, snaps right here. Hopefully it won't hurt you when I snap this. And then this snaps all the way up here. It's so funny. I love it though. And there's this guy, and then it snaps all the way over here. And what it creates is this little backsplash. So cool. Now I'll just snap a couple for now because we don't need to do the whole thing up yet. And then this guy. Okay, turn around. Isn't that wild?
For me, I think I see photography as a way of just storing my story, my past, and I've been moving around a lot, so it was a way to kind of keep, I guess, historical records of my memory. Yeah, the style I was going for, the vision I was going for, I got your tip. You said it's very important to consider the age of the model to be something that is not, doesn't go with her age.
Right.
Also, I took in her opinion about
awesome.
If she feels comfortable with this.
Yeah.
Because that's really important for me, for the model to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
So, and this is a perfect dress.
Yeah.
She liked it. I liked it.
I like it too, and I love it with her hair color.
Yeah. I think photography made me more sensitive about how you live your life. I'm not searching for that big happiness moment, like a big moment of happiness. It's just about small things that it really makes your life much richer. And through photography, I was able to find that.
So now what I would love you to do, you're going to have about 45 minutes to shoot her.
Okay.
So I'd love for you to go out and start taking a look at all the different spots and really find your spot. You could probably have time to do like 3 different spots, I would say. So find them and envision what she would be doing in that spot and have it all ready while she's getting styled.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Good choice, Tay. I love this dress.
So see how like soft she looks now, and I know you want her to look a little more like this. So what I would tell her, I would say, okay, we're gonna go back in again and just like really keep going with it, so it doesn't get, you know, too soft.
Okay. And then kind of like press again.
Do that shot. Get low and do it again. Same crop.
Sometimes when this is loud, it's just let everything else be kind of just strong and quiet.
I don't know, to tell like kind of story, like to bring the memories.
Karina is very soft-spoken, and she searches for her words, you know, she wants so badly to convey her vision to the model and to me, and with a few English words, you know, like I'm doing right now. And she did a really good job, though. I mean, she didn't hold back. She didn't let her lack of words stop her. She would stop for a minute and search for the word, because she's taking this very seriously. Autumn, I just finished you. I love this look. Talk to me about what you were thinking there, Karina.
Okay. Just because of the place, this remind me like I don't know, like the 50s, 60s, and I really like her look. For example, the photos I want to take is like something that remind me the past.
Yeah.
So I want to take something soulful. I don't know. All hair is just like clean, pretty, and her face is really soulful. So I want to take up that feeling.
Beautiful.
Soulful memory. I have bad memory, so when I see that pictures, it's just like I want to remember that moments. When I look at the pictures, they just bring me memories. So I love to share that to people. So I love when a couple is really happy with their pictures, when they just thankful with you, and I like to meet a lot of people. So.
Tell us where we need to go to, Karina.
Okay.
Ooh, pretty. Look at that. It's just like we show her like this. Okay. Ooh, there she is.
Okay, that's pretty. I liked it. Okay.
With it blowing. Wait for the wind to blow.
Yeah, keep doing that.
Yeah. There, the wind.
We're so thankful for where we are, and we're living a dream, to be honest. We never expected anything more than photography was giving us. And I don't know, it was just surreal to be here. A couple of days ago, when I was out, I called Karina in the morning. And when she said, Jonas Peterson, taking a picture of her, she was crying. And I don't know, to see each other's dream become reality.
Can you close your eyes and put your face in the tree, please?
Yeah. Now, Karina.
Yeah.
One little adjustment. Stay there.
Okay.
See how her hands are gripping that tree?
Yeah.
That's not serenity, right?
Yeah.
So her face is doing serenity, but her hands are something completely different. So no, you're okay, but I want you to see it. Yeah. Notice it, and then say, now relax your hands. Sometimes if you just say, let your hands do this, it's gonna make a world of difference.
Just, I really, really, really want to thank you guys, because this is even better than I expected. I don't know.
Today I'm okay with the universe. Today the universe is mine. The sky does fall, but in spite of it all, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I still don't have all the answers, but slowly they do. What's done is done. It's time to have some fun, and I will. Yes, I will. My destiny's calling. I don't need to be stopped.
So the student challenge was really amazing. I also thought Tia did an amazing job on all of the styling. the models looked beautiful. They were, it was perfect for the location. Even though Tia didn't actually style them, what was great, the students got to style them themselves. And she just like took their direction and like whipped it out. It was perfect.
And after that, everybody joined in. All the APs, we kind of just traded the models around, walked around. The location was great.
Great time, great locations, great models, almost as always.
Everything looked really good. It was a long day, but I think everyone had a really good time.
And I hope the students enjoyed it. I think most of them did.
So I thought that was super fun, you guys, and I was super proud. I know that my group that I took out, they did amazing. It was just like I was excited to see everything they learned this week, watching us like put into action and them utilizing everything. I think this calls for a group dance.
I think so. Group
right.
robot.
Group robot.
Group robot.
Keep going. I'm gonna draw my film.
And group hugs!
Group hug! Group hug!
All right.
Yay!
So all in all, it was a great day, and yeah, I think we will have all in all some very, very nice images.
Today was the first day when I saw the students were at ease and the hosts were just sort of helping them out, and it's not always about us, and I think it's been a good day for that, and I got to take a step back and observe, and sometimes that's a good learning experience as well, so yeah.
Yes, you want to say?
And if I met you